She rang at 2:14 a.m. Her voice was a ragged tremor, thick with tears and panic. "Something's wrong," she whispered. I can't stop burning down there." I let the silence sit for a long moment. "Did you use the one from your purse?" I asked calm. She hiccuped through a sob. "Yes, I don't understand." "What did you—" Then the line died. I leaned back in my chair while the city murmured beyond the window. Her laughter kept looping in my head, not from that night, but from the club, the night she stopped being my wife. When I first met Zara, she was all spark and mischief. She had a way of making people feel seen, wanted. I convinced myself I was a man who could steady her blaze. I confused her attention for commitment, her flirtation for love. I was wrong. She loved pursuit more than possession. Still, I built a life around her, a house, plans, years. Married 4 years, together 6. The first 3 were quiet. The 4th began to decay. It began with trivialities. Slow replies, a new perfume she claimed was her confidence, gym trips that left her smelling of whiskey instead of sweat. I didn't confront her. I watched. I tallied the little falsehoods in her eyes, the hesitation in her touch. Then one night, I proposed something I knew she couldn't resist. A night out, a club. She looked at me like I'd finally seen her world. "Seriously," she laughed. "You hate clubs." "I'm trying," I said. She kissed me for trying. For a while the music and the crowd felt like a chance to restart. The room was loud and grasping. People moved like animals, raw and searching. She dragged me into the throng, her eyes bright, her fingers threaded with mine. I almost believed we could erase what had been. Then he showed up, tall, smirking, the kind who thinks a ring is merely an accessory. He brushed her arm in jest. She didn't pull away. She laughed. She danced closer to him. When I turned to get a drink, she kissed him. I didn't make a scene. I finished my whiskey, left a tip, and walked out. Let her have the moment. Let her follow him home. Let her mistake my silence for weakness. She staggered in the next morning, smelling of another man's cologne and something like shame. I was already awake. She froze in the doorway. I didn't speak. I watched long enough for my look to be an accusation. She mumbled something about just dancing, but her voice broke halfway. I didn't correct her. I didn't need to. "You left your bag at the club," I said instead. They called. I picked it up. Her face went pale because she hadn't told me she'd lost it. Inside the bag, lipstick, a hotel key card, condoms, and her lubricant, the same brand she'd insisted was only for us. I didn't shout or throw things. I opened my laptop and checked the security footage I'd installed a month earlier. I watched her slip out, watched him pick her up, watched her smile at him the way she used to smile at me. It didn't slice me open, it sharpened me. Rushed revenge is cruel. Deliberate revenge is surgical. 2 days later, I bought an identical bottle of lubricant. The same brand, the same hue, the same factory seal. She never noticed. I swapped it with the one in her purse. Not poison. I wouldn't go that low. Just a blend I put together myself. Harmless in the sense it wouldn't maim, but designed to burn fiercely enough to become unforgettable. Something used in forensic training. I left the original sealed in the cabinet as proof, in case she later accused me. That night, she said she was going out with friends. I kissed her cheek and said, "Have fun?" At 2:14 a.m., the phone rang. Her voice was a raw mess of pain and panic. "Something's wrong," she cried. "It hurts. What did you add to my lubricant?" I let those words hang there, then answered softly, "I didn't add anything. I only returned what was already yours." I hung up. She didn't come back for 3 days. When she returned, her eyes were hollow, not from pain, but from realization. She understood I knew. She knew it had been done cleanly, quietly, perfectly. She tried the injured act, whispering, "You've changed." I smiled. "No," I said, "I just stopped forgiving." Within a week, I filed for divorce. My case was airtight. Messages, location logs, hotel receipts. She didn't contest it. She couldn't. I gave her the house, the car, even the dog. Money wasn't my point. Silence was. Silence is what follows a name after it's been ruined. Months passed. People talked. Her friends stopped calling. Her lover vanished when her condition became gossip. The doctor called it a mild allergic reaction, a coincidence, some said. I never denied it, never confirmed it. I lived lighter, keener, free. Sometimes when I catch my reflection, I think I almost see pity there. Almost. Then I remember the call. Her voice, the instant she realized I wasn't her fool anymore. That was the night she learned what love looks like after it dies. Measured, precise, unforgiving. What did you add to my lubricant? Nothing she hadn't already mixed herself. A little deceit, a little lust, and the sharp aftertaste of her own betrayal.